QuoteExpress Sheet Metal Training, Step 1, Part 3, a basic takeoff overview. During this overview of the QuoteExpress takeoff screen, I will be using the sample print that was included in your sales box. Please take this time to go ahead and remove this print from the packet and use it to follow along. The first item on our takeoff is the actual air handling unit itself. Let's go to the right of the screen. Click on the blue catalog button to open the catalog. Go to the air handling units category, number 2. Select group number 1, the complete air handling unit with the fan, filter, motor, drive, and coil. And then select the tonnage. Let's use a 7.5 ton. Click on the number 3. It'll pull out the picture, use the description 7.5 ton air handling unit, and also import the 10.64 hours to do the installation and 0 for material cost. This is a quoted item, therefore no material cost is carried for it. Directly following the air handling unit would be a canvas connection. Select the canvas connector on the lower left of the rectangular pallet and move to the entry pallet to put in the dimensions for this item. The print shows 48 by 36. Find the 48 and click on it. You'll see that the program then puts the 48 into the width and automatically moves the cursor to the height for you to put in the next dimension. And then click the Accept button. And the item as well has been added to your list. Following this, we have a elbow turning vertically. Select the 90-degree elbow. Verify that the dimensions are what you require, 48 by 36. However, this elbow is turning sideways. We wish to have it turn in a stack manner. Put your pointer over the name of the item and click, and you'll see that the dimensions are reversed automatically for you. Go ahead and accept the item and move forward. The print then shows 15 feet of riser duct. Select the rectangular ductwork icon and verify that the dimensions are correct, which in this case it's 36 by 48 and I wish to flip them. Click on the duct and the dimensions are reversed. Now we need to put in the length. Move to the entry pallet, put in 15 feet, and then click the Accept button. We have another elbow, returning us to the horizontal. Select the elbow, click on the name, reverses the dimensions, hit Accept. Following this, we have 4 foot of horizontal ductwork. Select the duct icon, click on the name to reverse the dimensions one more time. Verify that the length is what we need, 4 foot 0 inches, and then click Accept. We now have a 90-degree elbow laying horizontally. Select the elbow, 48 by 36 is correct, click Accept. We now have 16 feet of horizontal rectangular ductwork. Select the duct icon, move to the entry pallet, and since the dimensions are correct, I can use the Tab button to move from location to location, and then input the dimensions I need. We'll pause here for a moment to review the information that's coming up with these items. If you look just above the 2 green arrows on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see the hanger count. We're getting 2 hangers. This means 2 hanger assemblies, which would be obviously 2 straps on either side of the duct. 18-gauge galvanized strap is being used. Directly below the item is the liner drop-down option and the wrap drop-down. Also the gauge, what joint connector and sealant is currently being used, what seam and sealant is being used. Let's click Accept. Following the duct is a transition, changing us from 48 by 36 to 36 by 24. Select the two-way transition directly below the duct. You'll see that the large end is filled in with the previous dimensions, 48 by 36, automatically filling in for you. The program then highlights the exit dimensions, or the top side, for you to put in what dimensions you're going to. Move to your entry pallet, click the 36, and then the 24. You can also put in a length at this time. Let's make it 24 inches long. and then click the Accept. Following this, we have another 16 feet of duct. Select the straight duct icon. 36 by 24 is correct, being pulled over from the transition. Move over to the entry palette, use the tab button twice, and put in the length that you require. Click Accept. If you've been following along with the print, you'll notice that there is a volume damper in that 16 feet of duct. The volume damper icon is available in the green palette, the accessory palette. Select it at this time, and you'll see that the 36 by 24 dimensions are pulled forward for you. Click the Accept. Following the ductwork, we have a 90-degree elbow. Move over to the icon, select it, and verify that the dimensions are correct, 36 by 24, and this is what we need. We can then accept. We then have another 16 feet of duct, straight duct. Move over to the entry palette, click the tab button twice, and select 16, and then accept. After this 16 feet of duct, we have another 90-degree square elbow. Select the item, click Accept, and then add in the 12 feet of duct that follows. Straight duct, entry palette, tab, tab, 12 feet, accept. Along this route, we will see that there is a fire damper now in this location. Select the fire damper you wish to use. Again, this is a quoted item. No material cost is carried for it, except for some miscellaneous cost to cover the fire caulking. 1 hour for installation labor. The 36 by 24 dimensions have been carried over. Click Accept and move forward. The next item is going to be a transition, changing us down to 24 by 12. Select the two-way transition, move over to the entry palette, and click the 24 and the 12, and then you can put in the length you wish to use. 24. Click Accept, and then we have 8 feet of duct. Select the straight duct, tab, tab, and then the 8 feet. Accepted. Move to the bottom of the list and select the end cap. 24 by 12 is carried over for us. Accept. If you were following along with the print, you'll see that there were 2 rectangular tabs with 4 foot of straight duct, end caps, and volume dampers to be used for future use. I'll now go back and take those off. Moving back to the beginning, I'll select the first one, a 14 by 14 tap. I'm going to select the angle tap in, move to the entry palette, click on 14, and then 14, and then click Accept. 4 foot of duct, tab, tab, 4 feet, and accept. I'll then put the end cap on, and then select the rectangular volume damper. I'll repeat this for the 24 by 12. Tap in, 24, 12, rectangular duct, end cap, and rectangular volume damper. I am now going to take off the register runouts. Looking at the print, the first one that comes up is an 8-inch diameter. I have a spin-in with damper, 5 foot of snap lock pipe, a standard length 6 foot piece of flex duct, and a lay-in diffuser. I'll then count the quantity, showing me that there's 8, and I'll begin my takeoff. I'll select the first item, which will be the spin-in with volume damper, set it to 8-inch diameter, and put in a quantity of 5, and then click Accept. Next will be the snap lock pipe. Select that icon. The 8-inch diameter is carried over from the previous item. All I need to do is input the quantity I wish to use. Run that up to 5, click Accept. Next is flexed. Select the flex duct, 8-inch diameter, 6 foot standard length. Increase it to a quantity of 5 and click Accept. lay-in diffuser, 8-inch diameter as previously pulled, quantity of 5, and accept. Next on the print is the same exact takeoff, only 6-inch diameter. Same quantity. However, this time I'm going to use the multiples option so that I don't have to repeat the quantity over and over again. Start with the first item, conical spin-in with damper this time, and select the 6-inch diameter. And instead of using the quantity, I'm going to use a multiple. Put in the multiple that you would like to use, and click Accept. You'll notice that this item highlights yellow. This is important because it stays on until you turn it off, and this is a visual reminder that it has been engaged. Select the pipe, 6-inch diameter, 5-foot standard length with a multiple of 5. Flex, lay-in diffuser. Next on the takeoff are 2 round takeoffs. We'll start with the lower one. 18-inch round diameter takeoff. Select the item. Remember to turn your multiple back to 1 since you no longer require a multiple, and then set the diameter to that of what you need, 18-inch. Select Accept, and you begin with your pipe. We have 15 feet of pipe to take off. Select the spiral pipe diameter. 18 will be carried over from the previous item. Come down to your entry palette, select Tab, and put in the number of feet you require. Hit Accept. Next, select the gored elbow. You'll see that the 18-inch diameter is carried over for you automatically. Accept. Now go to pipe. We need 7 feet. Tab, 7 feet, and then Accept. Now we have a T. This T is continuing through with 18-inch diameter, but has a 16-inch tap coming off the top. Select the T icon, put in an 18-inch as the outlet, and then 16-inch as the tap, and select Accept. The program will continue with the outlet diameter to the next item. We'll come back for the 16. Select the pipe. We need 3 feet. Select Tab, 3 feet, and Accept. A 90-degree elbow turning down, 18-inch diameter is carried forward, and select the round diffuser. Now we'll go back for the 16-inch. We have 3 feet of pipe, a 90, and the tap. So at this point, we must change the diameter to 16, 3 feet, Accept, gored elbow, Accept, round diffuser, Accept. There is another round takeoff. We'll begin with the 18-inch diameter takeoff again. Select 18, and then Accept. 7 feet of pipe before a 45-degree elbow. Tab, 7, and then Accept. Now we have a 45-degree elbow, and at this point I'm going to look forward on my print and see that there is another one. So I'll go ahead and put in a quantity of 2. I'm not going to use multiples because I don't want the quantity or the multiple carried forward. Pipe, 7 feet between, and Accept. Now I have 7 feet of pipe before a Y. Select pipe again, Tab, 7 feet. Now the Y is going to 16 and then 12. Select the Y icon, put in the 16-inch diameter, and then the 12, and click Accept. Directly following that will be straight pipe, a 90, and then the diffuser. Select pipe, Tab, 5 feet, and Accept. Gored elbow, Accept, diffuser, Accept. Now I'll take off the 12-inch run, which is exactly the same. Pipe, 12, 5 feet, and Accept. 90-degree gored elbow, Accept, and accept on the diffuser. This would complete the supply takeoff. We will now begin the return takeoff, starting at the unit. We have a 24 by 12 canvas connector with vertical rise of duct, climbing 10 feet with a 90-degree elbow on the top. Select the canvas connection, put in the dimensions of 24 by 12, which are currently in there from the previous item. Select Accept, Straight Duct, Tab, 10 feet, and Accept. We then have a 90-degree elbow, and since this is the return, vanes are not required, so I will remove them. I then want to change the dimensions so that it is a stack elbow, and click Accept. I then have 10 feet of duct. Select the duct, rotate the dimensions, tab, and put in the 10 feet. I now have a 90-degree elbow, and then 5 foot of duct with a bird screen end cap. 90-degree elbow, accept, straight duct, 1 standard length will do, and then a bird screen end cap. The last part of the takeoff are 3 lay-in diffusers for the return air grills, open air plenum style. Select the lay-in diffuser, select the diameter that we wish to use, and put in 3 as the quantity, and then accept. And this would complete the takeoff. Now that we have finished, I'm going to return to the job file by using the job file button on the left-hand side of the screen. This will complete the takeoff. The program processes the total and shows me the cost is $10,742.88, completing my zone.